create a circle from words, edges, or faces in Maya, you select your words, for example, shift right click and say circularize. Now you can adjust anything that you don't like here. So maybe your offset. Same for faces, you just select the faces. And if I want to repeat things in Maya, I just press G and it repeats your last action. In Maya, there is no Make Planar tool like in Max. So if I go, for example, into word mode and I want to make all these words Make Planar, for example, then I just have to scale. But let's say we have a weird angle like this, and you can't really scale here unless you want to average these words. So I can go into component mode with the scale tool and scale like this. So this would be kind of Make Planar. In Max to circularize, you also need the plugin, the Rapid Tools plugins. So after you select your faces, for example, you go to Geometry and Fast Edge Loop Regularizer, and now it made the circle. It doesn't flatten your faces automatically if it has words inside. So in Max to Make Planar, you press Make Planar, or use these axis buttons to make them planar on the axis. To create a circle from faces or circularize in Blender, you just select the faces you want. Let's say these, for example, I inset, and then you have to have this add-on Loop Tools activated, which you can activate from the default add-ons here, and just say tick Mesh Loop Tools, and then you can press Circle. Right click to add a shortcut to it with Change Shortcut, and then just create a circle and enjoy. Circularize also works on any amount of edges or vertices like this, so feel free to use it anywhere. So to make planar in Blender, or as in make a flat face, you select the faces you want, press S to scale, and then press the axis that you want and type 0 to make it flat. But of course, let's say you want it to be in an angle like this or something like that, that you average faces. Well, you can't really do that in Blender, but what you can do, which is a great feature unique to the software, is select a face, go up here to transform orientations and add this face, for example, as an orientation itself. So now it's using this one, and if I select everything as in its premises like this and select S to scale, press Z for the Z-axis, it will use the face's Z-axis like this, and if I press 0, it averages everything I selected relative to the face, which is using the transform orientation for. So this is a kind of make planar in Blender. There is also another method where, let's say I want to select this face and use it to make things flat, and I can point my camera to it. So if I press Shift 7, now my camera is looking straight at this face. And if I select everything like this and go to Transform Orientation View, S to scale, and scale along Z to use the camera axis, press 0. And now I can move my camera. It scaled everything planar according to the camera's axis, and I made this planar face like this.